All right, welcome to Davis Drives and Davis Off-Road here in the sunny OBX. This is a GoFundMe for sunscreen and aloe lotion ad. Wear your sunscreen, protect your skin. But we made it down here real quick. Daniel's going to show you guys a couple of the project vehicles, trucks and cars that he finished up last minute, on top of trying to get all of my stuff finished last minute and trying to get his stuff finished last minute. But this is one of our really good customers, and he's going to tell you a little bit about that.
So this is one of the ones we got finished up pretty much minutes before it went on the trailer. Good customer of ours out of Charlottesville, 71 F100, full build, motor, trans, full coilover front end, 4-link rear, a C-notch frame, bed tunnel. We did a 408 small block with a fogger, full CVF pulley system, Magna Fuel 500 pump running to the fuel log to feed everything off one pump. This thing has been a fighter. It fought every step of the way, and we persevered, pushed through, and got it done. He's a very good customer, and he really wanted to bring it down here and debut it. It's got a lot of cool finishing touches on it, and some custom touches, like it's got a Navigator rear tail section on it, Navigator door handles, a lot of body and paint work went into this truck before we even got our hands on it, and he wanted it to set right and look right and sound right. So we got him all straight on that one, and he's down here riding. Right behind it is his 64 Nova, small block, 2 kits, street car and race car, all steel, all glass. He does run this car on the track. He also likes bringing it down here and riding around the street. So we actually just did a freshen up on this motor. Been several years since anything had been done to that, so everything got freshened up, got back in the car once again minutes before he loaded up to come down here. So hate to be last minute, but we've been very busy working on a bunch of products for ourselves to unveil to you guys, and also try and take care of the customers. So he's down here and staying at the same spot. We got a lot of other customers everywhere else as well, but we also take care of all his regular trucks. If you want to look over here, it's got a nice Lariat dually, Fox shocks, power steps, traction bars, tires. This man leaves no stone unturned. He likes to do everything to his work vehicle, his trailers, his race cars, his trucks. Right beside this dually, we've got another truck that we built for him, another Lariat that's got our full 4-link coilover conversion on it, 35s, power steps, a bunch of other performance mods as well. So when we say he's a good customer, he really is. He's got about 6 things in the parking lot that we work on for him, and he seems to be very pleased out here this weekend. But come with us this way, and we'll
got a 25-year-old long-term friend over there that now his daughter has trucks. That's her blue F-150 that they purchased, and Daniel got wheels and tires on that just a couple of days prior to coming down here, but a really nice FTX truck. She's only 16, that's her first vehicle.
And what we really brought down here this year, instead of race cars, like we normally do, we brought the trucks. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
We figured we traveled 200 miles to have 5 of them when we could stay within 20 miles and have 100, but you know, why not? We just needed to practice putting things on and off trailers, so.
Yeah. We got Emily's truck right here, Brian's daughter, short bed, square body. Super nice paint job. It is a half-ton truck, 14 wide welds, 35 boggers, our steering, our track bar, Fox shocks. Very nice piece. She drives it a lot, takes it to a lot of shows, gets a lot of awards with it. So pretty cool vehicle to have, being a senior in high school for sure. That was something that Brian and her put together, and they're very proud of it, and we are as well. We even brought some rough and ready ones down here. This one known as the Big 10, 78 long bed, 1-ton axle, 60 in the front, 14 bolt in the back, 498 big block, turbo 400. It's got the mismatch setup on it, kind of the old school mud bog setup, 44 boggers on the back, 44 swampers on the front. It's not pretty. I love it. It's kind of rat rodish, but it will get the job done. I know a lot of people see our stuff, and you know, it's a lot of it's showy, and that's fine, but we do have plenty of stuff that's ready to go off-road, get it done. That is one of them right there. We brought that down just to have a little bit of fun, so we had something that at least made a little sound. So that's that one. Next would be my 99 K3500, solid axle, 1 ton, Ford Kingpin 60 front, 14 bolt back, 39 boggers, 16.5, 14 welds. I've had that truck for many, many years. Paint just got redone on it, and kind of a full rebuild on that. So that's one that kind of got unveiled. Got some people trying to park around us while we're trying to do a video, sorry. We just finished this truck for the auto sales for JW. I'm gonna let him talk a little bit about it, but the blue crew cab 3+3 long bed, just got a lot of touches, but I'm gonna let JW take over on that. Let him tell you a little bit about it.
We're gonna drop you a whole video on that one, so we won't bore you with that, but the Suburban was another last-minute project. I had that truck come in from a 70-year-old man, purchased it from him on a Sunday, and it turned out really, really well. The shop, my garage, Daniel's garage, everybody's building, everybody's shop was so full, literally, of projects, we had nowhere to even work on it. So we took it to a good friend's shop, and he allowed us to use his shop to build this in a 2-day period, basically. So it spent 3 or 4 days at paint. It spent 2 or 3 days with miscellaneous mechanical, and then it spent 2 days with lift, and accomplished everything that you see there. It's sitting on a full 12-inch, which on a Suburban is more than 12 inches in the rear. With the longer rear springs, they don't make a big kit for the back of that. You look under the back, you'll see there is 0 block, not 1 bit of block. Spring hangers in the front and the rear had to be moved. Got all the good shackles, greasable fittings, and it also got some new Davis Off-Road goodies that we're about to speak about here very soon. It got exhaust done. They got a lot of stuff taken care of in a short period of time, and I specifically put this on 6-lug, so yes, y'all can make fun of 6-lug trucks. We got every set of 60s in the humanly possible available, but I wanted this one 6-lug because I had this wheel and tire already sitting there, and I wanted to use these because there are welds. They are technically 17 inches wide. I keep calling them 18 inches wide, but 39 boggers, and it clears it. It's not cut, it's not trimmed. We went back with all the factory moldings, trim, pinstripe, and it's completely original on the inside. If you guys already are subscribing and watching, you've already seen a video on this one, but
turned out good for a short
turned
build.
out good. And the old 10-door in the back, which we've been driving more than anything, and everywhere we drive it, phones come out, and everybody goes absolutely wild, and there's $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 show cars riding around down here, and the old Humpty Dumpty 10-door Suburban is still killing the show everywhere it goes.
Center of attraction for sure.
And if you guys follow us and you've made some comments on this one, you'll notice now in the rear it has 0 block also. Not 1 speck of block in it currently. We probably will boost the back up a little bit more and bring the front up and go a little bigger with this, or we may just leave it alone. But
hard to mess with a good thing.
Yep, it's been perfect. We've had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 people in it. It'll hold 15, which will max it out before the weekend's done. But the old big block's running good. Might have a fuel pump getting weak, but we'll deal with that if it happens. But that's old trucks for you. But she's running good, and if you haven't watched, you haven't seen this one in the past, it's got the rear disc brakes, 14 bolts, 488s in this one?
488s with air lockers.
Yep, 488s air lockers, 16-inch wide offset wheels, 39 boggers, also on 12 inches, also was a 2-wheel drive truck, so this one started life very, very ugly. Also has the good shackles, also has all the good stuff, also already has all the Davis Off-Road upgrades in the front end. We left the rest alone. It didn't need to be pretty, and I don't mind spending the money on a paint job on the truck, but it does its job just fine. And if it gets scratched or hurt or covered in sand, we don't care.
It's got the old school cool.
Yeah, old school cool and old school pinstripes, and again, you can throw the whole family in there, the car seats in there, and we've been cruising. So that's a little update on a few of them. There's others riding around. There's a lot of others riding around actually, but these are the ones we brought here to let people see. Appreciate you guys' support and watching, and we'll drop you a little content on OBX 2024 Rods and Custom Car Show.
Keep liking and subscribing.